CzarThwomp here, and welcome to the first episode of my new Let's Play, Frogger, The Great Quest. Now, this game is going to be very special, and you want to know why? Because this game is arguably going to be the buggiest game that I will ever cover on this channel. We're basically just... This game is just so bad that it's good. This isn't like Catriel, Millionaire's Conspiracy, where I just thought the game was bad, but overall it worked properly. This game is basically one of those games where it's like E.T. for the Atari, where basically it's just such a hot mess that basically just the controls, the level design, the overall plot, all of it just combines into this cocktail of basically just where if you took each of those things alone, it would just be, this game would be a miserable experience. However, stop doing this game! Stop going on the... No, we're not doing this. I'm talking now. Basically, if you took any one of those things and just made it where it's in the game, it would be a horrible game. But when you combine all three of them in this game here, it becomes magical. It becomes beautiful. Where basically it actually becomes fun of just how janky it can be. As such, I wanted to stream this game. And due to the nature of this game, this could very well be a one-stream playthrough. One episode, one video, one experience. Though it could also be two. I don't know. So anyways, apparently the game wants us to jump right into this. So anyways, one thing about this game though is that this is a blue disc PS2 game, meaning that basically my console sounds like it's going to explode once in a while, and it may cause the game to freeze. In fact, the game actually froze when I was testing things out. So anyways, without further ado, because the game wants us to do this, let's start a new game. We're just gonna keep it as Frogger. I mean, basically, what else are we gonna do? What else are we gonna do? So without further ado, let's get started, shall we?
How y'all are, Frogger?
Okay, I guess. This can't be the only jambalaya being served, Lumpy. I want to zap new bugs, swim new streams, be frog loose and froggy free, and quit getting needled by that mosquito gang.
But that world out there is not just skeeters and gators. No, there's plenty bad gree-gree to be had. I know stories make your skin crawl, I guarantee it, with onions on it.
I remember the time when... Uh-oh.
So the mean old dragon was running alongside the lake after the princess to roast her up for supper, when all of a sudden he slipped on this rock that was all frog slimy and stuff. His head hit a rock, and he was killed, just like that.
Did the princess stop running?
Yep, she turned around and saw a dragon, dead and all. And there on the rock, next to its head sat a frog, but she was so happy to see the dead dragon, she picked up the frog and kissed it. Poof! The frog turned into a prince.
Come out, wherever you are, you little slime bucket.
What's the matter, you chicken?
No, Hemo, he just tastes like one. Whoa, hold on to your hose ends, boys. What have we here?
Get him!
Oh, yeah! Come to daddy!
So cool. That was a close one, sure. Next time they make us dinner. Bonjour. Anybody in there?
I just have to find me a princess somewhere. Huh? That's it! A wish upon a falling star. I wish I may, I wish I must find a princess before I bust.
Hip poppy, frog joggy, pollywoggy folk. Someone has called me. I heard a crow. Come on. I don't have all night, you know. What do you want from me, Wartlips?
Can you help me find a princess whose kiss will turn me into a prince?
The frog gets 3 gifts to help his quest. 1, you can see magic. This allows you to see the magical things and people in my world. 2, voila! A magic bag. And I don't mean me. It may look small, but it can hold just about anything magical. And last but not least, the most important gift, that of protection. Now you cannot die while in pursuit of Princess Hot Lips.
Wow! Fairy Frog Mother, I don't know what to say. Well, I'm off, good buddy. When I'm a prince, right by my castle, there'll be a first-class elegant Everglade with your name on it. I promise.
Bonsoir. Be careful out there. Y'all come back, yeah?
Okay, anyways, as you can tell by this game, one thing that it does do very well, the music. Seriously, all the tracks in this game are phenomenal. I even listen to them in my free time, just every now and then, because really, they are very solid and they just excel so much beyond everything else in the game. But hey, we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna get through this. But basically, you haven't seen anything yet. Yeah, we had Frogger before I bust. Yeah, basically, if you know anything about this game, it's Frogger saying, "Find me a princess before I bust." So anyways, basically this game actually looks better than it controls, believe it or not. So basically, controls are what you'd expect. Use the analog stick to run, X button to jump. The square button launches frog goobers, though if you're close up to an enemy, you use, and I quote, frog foo. And so the circle button is your interact button. So anyways, one thing about Frogger, when he runs, he has Luigi physics, and that basically Frogger will not stop immediately. Frogger will basically just keep running. For example, run, stop. Yeah, notice how Frogger took about a full second to stop. And as for the camera, there is no true definitive camera stick. The camera is fixed. You know how you turn the camera? Use the L2 button. I am dead serious. That's how you're supposed to see the camera. Yeah, you can oh, by the way, if you hold down the X button, you can float, you can glide. And another thing about Frogger, his jump is inconsistent. With Frogger's jump, it's like you're trying to pole vault. Anyways, collect coins. These are purely optional and they're purely used for buying things in the end of level menus. So anyways, let's go. Just dealing with these controls. God help me. Son, we're dealing with this. It feels like Frogger can't run a straight line.
If you want to talk to the people you meet on your journey, stand next to them and press the circle button.
By the way, you can actually skip the tutorial. You can skip this tutorial. In fact, you can kind of do the tutorial yourself. Which I have to give the game props for. I have to give it props. Though, unlike a lot of people who just speed through this game, we're going to be enjoying this game for all it's worth. And by the way, sometimes Frogger will just move without you really even doing anything. But still, one thing about this game, though, is this. Just, even if you suck horribly because of the poor controls and the convoluted level design, and the fact that fighting doesn't even feel like fighting in this game, it feels like basically you're taking 2 action figures and you're just smashing them against each other. But basically, you will never be able to die. Death has 0 consequences in the world of Frogger the Great Quest. I am not kidding you. So basically, if you die, you'll just get worked back to a checkpoint. And while you lose a little distance, nothing changes about the world. Enemies keep the same amount of damage that they took while you were fighting them. You don't lose lives. There are no game overs. So basically, you are truly invincible. Frogger has invincibility. Frogger is a godlike being in this game. We're not doing the... Yeah, you know what? No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the full-ass tutorial. Because no one else is doing the tutorial, and darn it, we are upon for that.
Let me tell you about the objects you'll find during your quest. The three main items to look for are coins, gems, and magic stones. Try picking some up. You just picked up a coin. Different coins have different values.
So they don't tell you the values of the coins.
Be sure to search each area and find as many as you can.
Which is easier said than done.
You can use them to buy information about and images of Frogger and his world from the Frog Store. If you use a memory card, you can keep the objects you buy to look at later.
Well, they include the 8 megabytes.
You just picked up a gem. Each kind has a different value. They are usually worth more than coins. This is a magic stone. Each magic stone can cast a powerful spell.
Though they really have no impact in gameplay. Basically, the blue stones freeze enemies, though they don't really work all that often. Red stones, they increase the strength of your goobers, though not by much. And even then, just increasing your battle strength is nothing, considering that you can just die and then go right back. And then the green ones increase your speed. That's the best one, since it lets you go through the game faster.
There are different types of magic stones. The symbol on the stone should help tell you what it can do. Save them in your magic bag to use them when you really
So you never really need them.
You eat bugs to increase your health.
Basically, if you take damage, eat bugs to restore your health. You have to press the circle button to eat them.
To eat a bug, stand next to it and press the circle button. When you eat one, it can heal you. Try it now. Now you'll learn how to swim. Once you're in the water, use the left analog stick to swim in the direction you push the stick. To swim toward the surface, press the X button while pushing forward on the left analog stick. To dive, press the R2 button while pressing forward on the left analog
That is the most convoluted way of diving underwater I've seen in a video game. Pressing the R2 button to dive. I mean, normally they would put it to something like, say, the circle button or the triangle button. You know, something on the actual face of the controller, but this game, no, you're pressing R2.
When you're on the surface of the water, you will frog paddle. To jump out of the water, press the X button. Now go see if you can find a magic stone in the water. Jump in.
Okay, anyways, I say go underwater. And as you can probably expect, the underwater controls are not all that great either. Look at this. Look at this. Frogger just feels like he's skating around underwater. It feels like you're swimming through ice. And by the way, you can frog goober underwater. Yes, and enemies are underwater. And enemies do contain magic stones. They contain gems, they contain coins. So if you want to get all the coins at level, guess what? You're fighting every enemy. You're fighting every last enemy, whether they're glitchy or not. You saw that one little fish. He was basically just phasing in and out of existence. The things I do for you people. Look at this. Look at this.
I know frog food.
I know frog food.
Very good. You did it.
Do this for you people.
Now, let's work on jumping.
Press the X button.
Walk over to the mushroom and hit the X button to jump up.
Which mushroom? There are 2 mushrooms. There was no playtesting with this game. I'm trying to jump on a mushroom. This is the game. This is purely the game. Come on. specifying the wrong mushroom, aren't they?
Now what?
They were!
Jump, Frogger.
They say jump on the mushroom. There are 3 mushrooms in the area. It also doesn't help that the game's wonky as all belief. They don't even give us an actual camera. And by the way, I don't know if this is my imagination, but it feels like if you hold down the X button, you actually jump lower. But then again, it also looks like you're jumping the same height. So I think that the jumping is actually on a variable.
Get to that ledge from the tree branch and go over to the cave.
It's a freaking plank of wood, and Frogmother just teleports.
Stand next to the boxes and hit the square button to use your frog-a-foo. Very good. You did it. Frogger, I want you to press the square button to spit a goober.
You thought I was lying when I said that it's called a goober. It's the literal term for this game.
Press and hold the R1 button when moving left or right. You can sidestep out of danger. Sidestepping while firing frog goobers can be quite handy when fighting multiple.
You can also just die while fighting the enemies and come back and still kick their asses.
Frogger, turn around and break
Just war of attrition, really. Yeah, you can press the triangle button to use your stones.
This is a closed door. Walk next to it and hit the circle button. If it's not locked, it will open.
Oh, don't get me started on the doors in this game.
You can also use the circle button to activate switches and levers.
Look at this.
This is a locked door. You will need a key to open it.
Yeah, they don't signify what doors are locked and which doors aren't. Okay. Take the key. Okay, Frog Mother, where are you? Where are you, Frog Mother?
See this jump? You can't make it unless you use your special glide ability. The way it works is you run, jump, and then in midair, press and hold the X button. While gliding, you can also turn in midair and float to places you want to go. If you want to stop floating, release the X button and you'll drop to the ground. If you are falling from high up, use the glide to make sure you don't get hurt.
Okay, so anyways, you just got glide over there. Thankfully, they're pretty merciful with this section. Though the thing is, Frogger's glide, that whole ice physics to Frogger's movement extends the glide. So basically, you could actually overshoot a ledge without even trying to.
Now we're going to practice climbing. See those vines over there? Walk next to them and you will start climbing. Use the left analog stick to move up and down, left and right. If you fall off, climb up and try again.
Yeah, this is one of those instances where the GBA version of the game is actually superior to the console version. Because basically the GBA version of this game, the controls are actually pretty solid. And the story actually blends a little better. Where yeah, you have less levels, but it actually feels like it's... Yeah, just don't let us jump up. It's not like Frogger's a frog. Okay, there we go. Surprisingly enough, Frogger is actually better at climbing than, say, I don't know, jumping, which he can do because he's a frog. Better at climbing than he is at swimming? What even is Frogger in this game? What is Frogger? The things I'm doing for you people. Hey, but don't get me wrong, I'm having fun with this. Yeah, I'm trying to get as many pictures so that way basically I can show it off. Just do a little gallery video. Believe it or not, I do have plans. If I can't get all the gallery photos, I'll release a bonus video where I'll show off all of the different photos from this game. You don't think I'll do it? I will. I will play this game over and over again just to do it. The most useless stone in the game, they bestow it upon us. And there's a checkpoint. This is essentially what makes you invincible. You get the checkpoint, you will never die.
To look around you when you're standing still, press the right analog stick. You can look around freely by using the right analog stick.
Yeah, when you're standing still. That is the least intuitive thing where your camera can only work when you're standing still. Even though 9 out of 10 chance you're going to be using the camera, oh, I don't know, when you're moving?
Now there's a way out of the level. You better get going on your adventure. Oh, one last thing. Over there is a checkpoint. Go to these when you see them to save your progress in the game. If you ever get in danger, my magic spell will start you back at one of these points.
Oh, by the way, I'm standing still, but my right analog stick isn't doing anything. The game lies. It brings lies into this house. Oh, yeah. You actually have to, if you want to look around freely with the right analog stick. Actually, no, you still can't look around with the right analog stick. You gotta press the R3 button, and you go into first-person view. This is actually mandatory for one of the levels, mind you. But yet the game doesn't really tell you.
Now be brave.
And then Fairy Frogmother just vanished. She's like, I've done my job. I'm out of here. Okay, anyways. Ow!
Watch it.
Yeah, also get ready for Don't Make Me Mad! Okay, let's just grab these coins. Come on. Yeah, I'm not going to try to get every last coin. If we get a decent amount of coins, fine, that's great. I'm going to try to buy as many as we can on the initial run. But if not, like I said, I'll go back and I'll buy some extras. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding about this? Darn it, when I do a game, I try to do it in full. I may be crazy for doing this, but darn it, I'm doing Frogger the Great Quest and we're gonna have fun with it. Frogger actually does have a ledge grab, believe it or not. There! Look at that! Look how much effort we had to go through just to get onto a single ledge. Now anyways, get ready for the thing that terrified me back in the day when this game was first released. Get ready for it, because it's gonna be coming pretty soon. Yeah, when I was about a little thwomp, basically. It's coming. It's coming. It's gonna come. Jump up the rock, Frogger! Jump up the rock! The rock Frogger! No. We're grabbing as many coins as we can down the river. This is not the lazy river. This is the river of pain. Yeah, basically that path up there, just, if we went down the rough waters path by turning around at the very start of the level, we would have actually gone down this one way. Yeah, there really isn't a way to speed up your swimming when underwater. All you can do is just swim forward. Yeah, eat your heart out, Mario. Though the thing with Frogger is that he does have an air meter, which is compensation in a way. Come on. Yeah, like I said, half the time a fight in this game feels like something more out of Fallout 1, the original Fallout game. Come on. Yeah, the things I'm doing. Yeah, though the thing is, I don't think we'll be able to afford all of the pictures. Yeah, I think that may actually carry over, which would be pretty nice. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, I want to grab the coin. I want to grab the coin. Eh. Okay, I made the right decision of making this a stream playthrough. I made the right call with this one. But still, this will still be more reasonable than Fortune Street was. I loved Fortune Street, don't get me wrong, but it was just one of those games where it just tested me. The format was basically just... It did not help me. It was my own creation, my Frankenstein's experiment, so to speak. We will experiment! Watch how this just leads to nothing. Yep, nothing. Okay, but we should be encountering an enemy that you saw in the intro cutscene, and was absolutely terrified me. Okay, come on, Frogger. We're gonna earn every piece of art that we buy. We are gonna earn it. It's like each one will be a badge of honor. Okay. Come on. Like I said, the camera in this game, it's... No! This is the first level, mind you. Though, this level, as far as actual completion goes, you can complete this level insanely fast, since you can basically just run straight forward. Okay, come on. Come on. I'm stubborn like this. Okay. Just look at this. The fact that basically, this is the first level, the first experience with swimming, and this is what the game does to you. Okay. Let me grab the coin! Okay, there. Okay. Yeah. Wait, that's not him. That's not him. Nope, the game's just trying to mess with me. Make me think that I'm seeing things that I'm not. The ways that we're going to for these coins. Yeah, no going back. The river's just too darn fast. Okay, right there. So basically, you get the mosquito gang. Biker mosquitoes. Back in the day, these guys, they scared me so badly that I actually developed a fear of mosquitoes because of them. I am not kidding you. Even though these guys are glitchy as all heck, look at it. And mind you, your frog goobers are actually relatively overpowered. Basically, how the frog goobers work. If you can hit an enemy with the goober, it will hit them. If it makes contact with them in any way, shape, or form, it works. Hey, not that I'm complaining. It actually helps you cheese a lot of fights in this game. And the frog goobers actually do a solid amount of damage. Okay, so anyway, just one thing, I've seen speedruns of this game. I've seen speedruns, but yeah, I've never seen a 100% speedrun. Which is understandable, because that would drive any rational person insane. But anyways, believe it or not, just even though this game is janky beyond belief, it actually was ahead of its time as far as sound configuration goes. Because I'm being serious here. This game was actually relatively straightforward for me to actually get the sound all configured for. Because when you mess with the volume, the game will play the sound that you're dealing with continuously as you're changing the level. So basically, I was actually able to keep track of it in OBS, which was pretty handy. Granted, I did use one song as the template, two technically if you count the end of level theme. But still, it was all in all pretty efficient. Yeah, basically, just the mosquito gang just absolutely terrified me, because basically they come out of nowhere, and especially that one, come to daddy mosquito. It basically is like, I don't want to come to daddy. I don't want to be near daddy. I don't want daddy messing with me. Daddy's gonna mess me up good. Okay. Anyways, like I said, death is of no consequence in this game. That health bar, that is purely for show. Now, I'm not being pessimistic here. Where basically it's like, I'm not being nihilistic here. Where it's like, oh, there's no point to health. Basically, the thing is that, like I said, there is no disadvantage to dying. Basically, you die, you just get warped back to the last checkpoint. And it's not like checkpoints in this game are unreasonable. Essentially, just a checkpoint is pretty much not that far off. Okay, take a mosquito. Yeah, I know that basically the one leader is named Positive. Come on. Yeah, just watch how you can just farm enemies here for gems. Though, then again, there's a fixed gem value in each level, so a fixed money value. So I think that enemies are truly finite, and there's Positive. Positive just trying to glitch his way into the sea. Yeah, half the time you don't even know if you're gonna hit something. Okay, can we actually be Positive without dying? And for some reason, Positive only has a single coin. He's the leader, yet he has the single coin. Anyways, the Mosquito Gang. They are only enemies in a select number of levels, basically. They're only going to be levels for about half the game. At which point they get replaced. They don't really get replaced. There isn't a reoccurring enemy that you will find that behaves like them. Okay. Yeah, but still, basically, the thing is, even though the Mosquito Gang, they come out of nowhere, they are pretty much harmless to you. Yeah, but just the things I'm doing. This one level is taking about 30 minutes. Not because it's this hard level or anything. No, it's because basically I want to collect as many coins as we can. And just the controls are working against us. Heck, we're almost done with the level, if you can believe it. Once you get over this waterfall, you're pretty much in the clear. Okay. Yeah, use that gentle touch. Yeah, it's much more efficient just going under the water and trying to grab as many coins as you can. Just because the air control is just, it's much to be desired. Okay. And no! Frogger, don't leave us. Don't go where I can't follow. And I recovered nothing. This game is lies. Yeah, the fact that the mosquito gang, they just respawn. We kick their ass and they're like... Come on! I know Frog Foo! Okay. I should win that fight. Okay, Frogger, though, does have an unlimited glide. So that at least makes things a little better. Okay, let's see how many coins we'll have. Watch, I will only be able to buy a single art piece. Okay, we're almost done. Once we get to the bottom of this waterfall area, we are actually gonna be done with the level. Okay. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we gained a little health. It's a miracle. Yeah, but really, it's weird how this level is just so one-track. Where basically, you can't really get all the coins efficiently. So, you have to actually do it multiple times in order to get everything. That is if this game does have a new game plus sort of feature in regards to just the art pieces. And this is the end of the level. We could complete this in 5 minutes. How was that look of Frogger? I'm free, sucker! Okay, how many coins did we get? 133. We missed out half the coins. More than half the gems. What is going on here with these values? Into the shop. Yeah, see, we can't buy everything. We can buy Frogger. We can buy Rolling Stones Creek. Okay, so in total, we need... Okay, so in total, 2,800, 3,200. Okay, let's see if the collection actually does carry over, because I know that I did buy positive mosquito on... You can't. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna basically just go through I'm gonna go through each one. Pray for me, because basically this is gonna be just a whole spiel of different things. Let's do this. Frogger is the cool character that you now control. He's on a quest to find the princess of his dreams and to become her prince. He has 3 magical gifts from the fairy frog mother to aid him in his quest. He can also spit frog goobers to hit enemies and objects, as well as bloat himself with air to float for extended distances from his jump. Rolling Rapids Creek. Rolling Rapids Creek begins in the upper reaches of the Horseshoe Mountains. Its main source is a spring under Lily Pad Pine, which lies at the foot of the Temple of the Frogs. Its course carries its carries it past Frogger's home and down its abrupt ending at Bogtown, where it goes underground and decays through cracks in the rocks. So basically, considering that Temple of the Frog is a canon part of the greater Frogger universe, like it or not, this game is canon. Okay, continue the game. How many saves do they want us to have? Why so many saves? Okay, anyways, welcome to Bogtown. This level is one of the shorter ones if you know what you're doing. And it's also one of the tamer ones in terms of enemies, because the only ones you'll encounter are some wasps that are pretty much passive for the most part, as well as the mosquito gang.
Remember, Frogger, seek the bear's help.
And just Fairy Frog Brother just comes to tell us that bit of information.
Target sighted.
This guy just come to daddy. Where is he? He's just not even present. He's just nowhere. Okay, there he is.
Get some.
Get some.
You back with me.
Go back to me.
Stop that.
Stop that. Okay. Can't even say on a bridge. What hope do we have? What hope do we have for the future of this game? Okay. Yeah, thankfully, like I said, this area is a lot calmer than the first level, because basically the first level, lots of rivers that you really can't maneuver around to collect coins, but this one, it's pretty much just run around, have fun, or as much fun as you can from this game. But really, this game had potential, you know? I'm not gonna, basically, it's one of those games where basically, you can tell that basically, it was under a tight schedule, because it had the makings of a good game. It had all the makings. However, basically, just, it needed a lot more time for polish. Because, I mean, you could tell that they were trying to put some love into the lore, basically, by just having just this full-on location, just Horseshoe Lake. Just link it to the Temple of the Frogs, which does become its own game. Which becomes the basis of the sequel game to this, for the GBA. Oh, by the way, child from the cutscene.
You there? What's up?
What'd you think?
Huh?
Who are you anyway? A goblin?
I'm just a frog.
Okay, so what do you want from me?
Do you know a princess?
Forget it. I'm no encyclopedia. I gotta go.
That child's a douche. Half the characters you meet in this game are douches. And then Gavin just vanishes into thin air. Where did Gavin go? I don't know. He's gone. Okay. Oh, I'm actually adapting to the controls, if you can believe it. It's just like people who live in nuclear waste, they just adapt to it. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Oh my gosh, we actually made a jump. Also, Frogger has a weird hitbox when he's jumping. Because basically, Frogger's feet do not count in the hitbox. It's only Frogger's upper half, basically. So if you touch your coin with your feet, it's not getting collected. It's gone. You're not grabbing it. You're gonna have to try again. Okay. But anyways, like I said, music in this game is phenomenal. We're basically just this game, you can tell that the music was trying its darndest to basically just be decent, to be great. Where basically just this music does have a really calming presence to it. It feels magical in a way. Okay, let's talk to the other boy.
Hi, little buddy.
Hello to you too. What's your name?
I'm Frogger, and I'm looking for a princess.
Whoa, that's gonna be hard with all the goblins around.
No problemo. Goblins, huh? Are they big?
Some are, some aren't, but they're all kind of mean. A lot of people got scared and skedaddled out of here because of them.
But not these two kids.
Gee, that's too bad. So, do you know where I could find a princess anywhere?
No, not really, but old Bruiser the bear might know. He lives up on the hill by the cable car. Give him a try.
Gee, you're
Why is
smart.
this kid just stationary? This kid doesn't want to look us in the eye.
Oh, maybe we can fish together and stuff.
Radio. Good luck today.
See you later.
At least not a douche like the other kid.
Back again, huh? Wanna fish with me?
Sorry, no can do. Still trying to find that princess, little buddy.
That's okay, but I gotta warn ya, there's some mean-looking mosquitos bugging people in town. You better get to Bruiser before those suckers get to you.
Gotcha. Thanks for the tip.
Hasta lumbago.
What the frick? Hasta lumbago? Who has ever said that? Hasta lumbago. I'm gonna use that. It's gonna be like Coolaroonie. Basically, I want to say farewell to someone. Hasta lumbago. People will stare at me funny.
Back again, huh?
No.
That's
Hasta lumbago. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like I said, just this game is its own world. Hey, like I said, this is one of those games where even though I have my fair complaints about it, basically, I have my criticisms, but all in all, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. It accomplishes the purpose of being a video game, where you can have fun with it. Where basically you're playing it, and you're just feeling this degree of pain, but you can laugh at the pain. You can chuckle at your sorrow and your misery. Yeah, anyways, Bruiser the bear. Yeah, this isn't the hill with Bruiser. Nah, this just leads us back to that area. Where the draw distance is a little lackluster. But hey, I mean, this game's trying. I mean, I can't deny that. I mean, Frogger moves. yeah, just things I can compliment that. Frogger moves. Frogger doesn't feel like he's having an aneurysm. Hitboxes can be a little awkward, basically. Frogger's punching the air. But at least Frogger's not imploding. Frogger's, for some reason, trying to guide himself over to the wall. Frogger doesn't want to be in the water with the people. Yeah, but just, it's kind of funny just seeing Frogger just saying, "Hey there, little buddy!" And meanwhile, Frogger's about on par with the kid's height. And this kid has zero reservations about this giant frog. Granted, this is a world where just all kinds of magical creatures live, so basically you can give it a free pass. Okay. Yeah, don't you notice that mosquito was actually T-posing? And yeah, you can actually take damage after you get hit, after you defeat the enemy. As if it's some last resort kill tactic. Okay, but anyways, you want to complete this level, you're gonna have to get honey for Bruiser. Because Bruiser doesn't do any favors for free. There is no such thing as a free ride when it comes to Bruiser the bear. You're either doing something for Bruiser or you're getting nothing. What the heck was that? It was like the beating heart under the floorboards and that Edgar Allan Poe poem. Yeah, for a second I almost had a brain fart in regards to Edgar Allan Poe's name. Whereas basically I was just about to say Edgar Allan. Just Edgar Allan. Okay. Yeah, we can go down there later. Why do I have the feeling that this area was supposed to have water, but the developers just didn't get around to putting the water in? They're like, oh, we'll add it in later. And then before you know it, boom. There's no water. They're like, if there's no water, there's no water. Not much we can do about it. Okay, yeah, this is going to lead to a bog that's going to connect with the other path. But hey, I'm just trying to give you the most thorough experience of this game that I can give. Because this game is one of those magical experiences. Okay, but anyways. But just pray for me when I'm basically compiling the bonus video of just all the different clips. Okay. Let's grab you. Okay, there we are. Let's see. Yeah, we're back here. And we get this guy, this fish. Like I said, if Frogger can touch it, it dies. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the sad part is, despite us collecting all these coins and all these gems, it's probably not going to do anything for us in regards to buying all of the photos. I think that you actually do have to collect every last coin and every last gem if you want to buy everything in one go. Okay. So from the look of it, I think I do have an idea of how I can buy, in regards to just how I can get around to doing all the different things. Basically, what I could do, have 2 games, and just go through each of the levels, and then just doing recordings on both. So that way basically I don't have to play the entire game just to get a crack at another level. Yeah, that would be nice if you had a value count. Oh, by the way, that's pausing the game. And these are all the options that you have. Oh my gosh. I have never seen this before. If you press the select button, you actually see this menu. And it tells you the full listings. Oh my gosh, I never knew this existed. It feels like I'm uncovering something. I'm uncovering some hidden relic. Yeah, I have never seen that before. I've just never bothered to press the select button on this game. I don't think anyone else has. Okay. Anyways, let's just jump up here. Come on. You'd think that you'd be able to jump up there, but nope. Okay, I think that's a gem down there. Yep. Ugh. Just, could you imagine trying to get 100% in this game? I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's physically possible. By the way, these bees. If you take their honey, they will attack you. If you talk to Bruiser, he'll send you, hey, go talk to the bees. I'm allergic, though. And then the bees are like, hey, have the honey.
Sting him.
Watch it.
Sting him! Bring it on! Bring it on, bees!
Stranger.
We killed all of them! We killed all the bees! What? What the? What even happened? We defeated some bees and they just went right through the wall! I don't even know what happened! Frogger was just doing something! Frogger went to the wall and then died! The game actually did have a measure for this! The game actually did have a preventive measure where they're like, hey, you know what? What if someone accidentally gets trapped? They get trapped in the voodoo realm. Okay, 148 in bag, found, 13 found, 18 possible, other. Okay, what was that count on? Okay, 18. I think the game was having a bit of a seizure right there. Frogger was just running through the house. Frogger was unstoppable. Frogger was invincible right there. You saw. Frogger was just running through that house. He was running through the wall. It was like, my planet needs me. Frogger has just went full on crazed. Okay, anyways, let's just get going back. We can actually complete the level. Okay, we actually grabbed that one on the first try. Okay, now, believe it or not, we are actually going to be heading to my favorite level in the game for the next one. Purely because of the boss that you encounter there. I'll explain it when we get there, but trust me, you're going to be in for a real surprise. You're going to be in for a real surprise when we get to that boss. Okay, but anyways, let's just head back to Bruiser. We'll actually be able to complete the level right away since we have his honey already. Yeah, I love how Frogger pirouettes. When he jumps, he pirouettes. It's majestic, is it not? Okay, we're almost back. We're almost done. It's been almost an hour getting through this. We could have completed this pretty much instantaneously, but darn it, that's not the way CzarThwomp rolls. That's not the way you roll with CzarThwomp. Okay. Let's go over here where it feels like the background is trying to consume us into the all-encompassing void. Come on. Kick it, Frogger. Kick it. Make my day. Okay. There we go. I'm adapting to this game. Kind of disgusts me to say that I'm actually adapting to this game. Yeah, if we can get everything on the first go around in terms of collectibles, that would be just really great. It would mean one less level that I'm gonna have to backtrack to show you everything. Okay. Let's go. I'm showing you this game in full. It's happening. Get on the platform, Frogger. Get on the platform. Okay. Nothing over there. Nothing over here. Just tree, shrubbery. Yes, hello there, Slup. Exactly, best game out there. Best game released for the PS2. Just the crown jewel of the Frogger Empire. So anyways, next level is actually gonna have an enemy that basically just where it's so out of place that it's actually brilliant.
Here you go. All yours.
So we
Yeah, I made that face of Bruiser the Bear haunt your sleep.
To the other side. Then follow the trail down the hill till you get to Slick Willie's old riverboat.
Okay, Barefoot. I'm on it.
Yeah, that's a hint to the character. Just Slick
If
Willie.
you go swimming, don't feed the fish.
Much obliged, Bruiser. You're the beast. I mean, bass.
Okay, let's see how much we can buy from how much we can buy with the coins that we collected. I went out of my way to try to get as many coins as I could. So, and we are going to be having the grand majority of them. Okay, 15 out of 18. And let's see what we can buy from the shop. Okay, we have Bruiser the Bear, Bogtown, and the Pikefish. Okay, we'll buy that. Oh my gosh, I can actually buy everything in one go. It's truly a Frogger miracle. Okay, view the collection. Now, in regards to the concept art for this game, it basically, a lot of it is in Uncanny Valley territory. So basically, Bruiser the Bear, he looks like a rejected Five Nights at Freddy's character in this picture. Look at him. Just seriously, Bruiser looks like some missing animatronic from a FNAF game, basically. You don't refill the honey pot, Bruiser gets you. Bruiser the Bear is a humble bear living in a shack near Bogtown. Bruiser offers to make a trade with Frogger in exchange for some honey, which Frogger can get from some local bees, which we killed in mass. We just utterly decimated their population with our frog foo. The bear will let Frogger cross his cable car to find the river princess. The Pikefish. In many waterways of Frogger's world live a number of large and dangerous fish. One of these fish is the mighty pikefish. The pikefish is a voracious hunter of the streams, rivers, and lakes of the Third Kingdom. If Frogger is not careful while in their territory, he'll end up fish food. Love how the pikefish, this random enemy, has arguably better art than Bruiser the Bear. Bogtown is a quiet backwater swamp town, which has only been inhabited during the last 100 years. The terrain of the area was basically formed at the time of the first Great Travail, when a magical cataclysm reformed the land of Frogger's world. Many of its residents have been scared away by the raiding goblins that are joining King Agenik in their war on Joy Castle. And now we get to move on to the next level, which is actually my favorite in the game, purely because of the music, as well as, like I said, just this one boss character that basically you wonder how they came up with his characterization. Okay, so anyways, Slick Willie's Riverboat. Okay, come on game, you can load, I know you can do it. Yeah, this is one of those Blue Disc PS2 games where just you never know if it's gonna break on you at any moment. Come on game, I know you can do it. Yeah, even though this game controls like absolute garbage, just the level design can be questionable. And just all in all, the plot moves at a really weird pace. The music is very solid, with this song being up there for me. Yeah, really, just this song is just so catchy. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with total-wise. Okay, 94 coins, 7 gems, 2 other items, which I believe are purely keys. So yeah, anyways, one thing about this game, enemies are unaffected by water pretty much. Where basically, sure, land enemies are going to be unable to enter the water, but the thing is this, just, they will still try to attack you. They will still charge you. They will still try to basically take a piece out of you. Even though fighting in this game, you would think that it fights in a typical platformer fashion, like say Rayman or Mario, where you hit an enemy, they are defeated or they take visible damage. However, when it comes to this game, it actually is more similar to the classic Fallout games. Basically, Fallout 1 and 2. Where you essentially are just slamming against the enemy, you see no visible signs of them getting hurt or you getting hurt, and it's just a matter of chance of whether you defeat them or not.
So tough.
Come on. Come on, I'm kicking you. Yeah, don't make Frogger mad. And also, just the fact of how overpowered the Goober can be. The Goober does insane damage, and it is unimpeded by anything. If it can touch an enemy, it's damaging that enemy. You know nothing of this beautiful game, and you can't wait to see. Oh, you don't know anything about this game? Well, you're going to be in for a real treat. Because basically, this game was essentially Konami's answer to trying to do a Pac-Man world-esque version of Frogger, essentially. Where just taking Frogger from his 2D roots, basically, or rather his up-down view, and making him into a platformer. Where basically just... this game just... it's something else, like I've said. Where just, for one thing, just... all the models have that uncanny valley feel, where basically half of the areas in this game, half the characters, feel like something that you would encounter in a creepypasta, like some Sonic EXE or some Ben Drown sort of game. But yeah, it's Frogger. And on top of that, we have a health bar. But that health bar is absolutely useless. Because, essentially, Frogger there is no life system. And if Frogger dies, Frogger runs out of health, he'll just get warped back to a checkpoint, and any enemies that he was fighting, their damage remains the same. So basically, if you lose to a boss, you can just go back and fight the boss as if nothing happened with a full unit of health. And essentially, you can War of Atrophy the entire game. Come on. The one thing about this game that's kind of funny is the fact that Frogger actually climbs better than he jumps or swims. Now, don't let any sort of fluidity that I'm doing with this game fool you. This game's controls can be clunky, and the camera is very questionable. Where basically, the game states that if you stand still, you can move the right analog stick to move the camera, as is tradition with PS2 games. However, if you try to move it, it doesn't work. I'm trying to move it right now. The only way you can really move the camera is by using the L2 button. So, anyways. How refreshing is this? A PS2 platformer where water doesn't mean instant death. Oh, trust me. Death does not exist in this game. Water will not kill you. Enemies will technically not kill you. Like I said, just death is inconsequential. Though, frankly, I would hope that water wouldn't kill Frogger, considering that, well, he is a frog. Even though, just, Frogger doesn't exactly bode well with water in just standard Frogger games. Just Frogger touches the water, he's like Crash, where he basically just instantly dies. Though that's just Frogger's arcade roots. Yeah, personally, I'm more of a fan of just the PS1 Frogger game. Just Frogger right back at you, as well as Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge. Though Temple of the Frog, which is the direct sequel to this game, believe it or not, is... okay, there we go. I don't even know... why is there a random mouse? Who on the development team said, you know what we need in this spot? We need a random mouse statue. But then again, considering the boss that they put in this level... and we're just gonna skip that coin. I'm not gonna go crazy over a single coin. Yeah, basically, the mouse statue is the least of our worries here. And one thing about this game that's actually quite funny is that the GBA version, which was created by Vicarious Vision, the same people who created the masterminds behind the insane trilogy of the Crash Bandicoot series, they created the GBA version, and it actually runs a lot better than this game. The levels are a lot more fluid, the controls are a lot better to wrap your head around, and even the story mesh is a lot better. Not to mention, you don't have to worry about, oh hey, collect coins in order to buy additional pictures. So anyways, yeah, Slick Willy has his casino on the ship. Even though there's no one here, there's no one in the surrounding areas, all the people fled because of the goblins, leaving only 2 children and a bear.
Go fish. Yeah, go fish.
Hello.
What do you want, Swamp Thing? Can't you see we're busy?
Hi, I'm here to meet the River Princess.
Maybe you should run along, Froggy, before something nasty happens to you.
But I'm looking for the River Princess.
Oh, so you want to mess up my card game?
But I only want to...
Oh, a wise guy, eh? Get him, boys.
Okay, boy.
Oh, good.
The funny thing about this area, they're like, oh, fight the cats. The cats will basically try to charge you. Stay on the table and you just kill them. Just seriously, you can goober blast them all to death. And if you run the water, the cats will actually follow you in. They are some of the only enemies that will defy water physics, where basically they're just gonna jump right in that water, and they're just gonna try to keep attacking you. Okay, anyways, defeat them all and you can get the key. At least they're nice enough to tell us what door we have to go through. Even though the door mechanics in this game can be, well, they can be finicky to say the least. There's one door that I am not looking forward to reaching. It's a door that's towards the end of the game. And it can just be absolutely unresponsive. You have the key, it's not gonna open. Yeah, this game is one of those games where basically, yeah, it controls like absolute sludge. But at the very least, the developers, they kind of could see what was happening, and they decided to give the player a break. They could have been absolute evil, where you know how there are some games out there where the developers, they basically trick themselves into thinking, hey, our game's a lot better than it is, so if you die, too bad, you're going back to the start. Yeah, this game, like I said, just death is inconsequential, so despite the controls being horrible, the game is still perfectly beatable. Granted, it's not one of those games that you're instantly gonna chase after, but hey, you can still have fun with it. Especially with the lines some of the characters say, especially the goblins that we'll encounter later on. For example, just one of the goblin enemies that we'll encounter in the next level, when I was doing the test recordings for this, I heard one of them say, and I am not kidding you when I say this, he was yelling, "Come cider." I was able to get him to say it again when I did a second test for the audio, but he was literally yelling, "Come cider." I don't even know what was happening there, but just the enemies in this game can be absolutely magical. Okay, come on, smash it. Why can't we smash these crates? In the GBA version of this level, it's actually a lot different, where it's the only time level in the game where you meet the captain of the ship, Slick Willy, who basically tells you to go to the slot machines and get coins. So that way, basically, you can pay to ride on the ship. And you're timed for it. So you have to go through the ship and just collect all the coins that you need before the anchor raises, and it's instant game over. Even though it's a relatively easy thing to do, it's not like you're under this insanely tight thing. You can just run through the level and just grab the minimum number of coins, and then you're pretty much good to go. Plus, the level's not all that long. Okay, so let's just go.
Out with ya!
Off with ya! Off with ya! Okay. Come on. Okay. So let's just go around here. So anyways, you get to the end of the ship, and you're thinking to yourself, what now? What do I need to do? And back in the day, this confused me beyond all belief, because the game gives you no indication about what you need to do. This is the first instance of the game actually trying to screw you over. So basically, what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to jump all the way up here. And the game is focusing on the bell. So anyways, you gotta go into first person view. And you need to ring the bell 3 times. Not 2, not 4, 3 times. And it unlocks that door. Okay, that door isn't able to be opened. Yeah, you can't go through these doors. It's that one door in the back area. And you don't have to do anything in the room. All you have to do is just enter the door. Okay. Open the chest. We can get a free gem out of it. So how are we doing in terms of gems and the like? Okay, we got all 14 of the gems. 51 of the coins. Even though we missed one. Wait. It said that we got all the gems. Oh wait, no, it's 17 gems possible. 96 coins. Okay, I am very horrible with math apparently. Okay. Come on, grab the coins. Grab the coins. And there's our guy, Slick Willy. Okay, 68 coins. I don't know where the others are.
Hi, I'm here to meet the River Princess.
My princess, you say?
Yeah, that's right! They based Slick Willy off of Bill Clinton! The Frogger series felt that just the creators of this game, they were like, you know what the Frogger series needs? It needs an alligator version of Bill Clinton! That's what's gonna sell the game to the kids! They're gonna want Bill Clinton!
Oh, please tell me where the princess is.
The River Princess?
Can I meet the princess?
You want to see the River Princess? Well, you're standing on her, silly. She's my ship. Get it?
What? Can you help me find a princess?
Gee, I've heard of a fairy princess near Rivertown, but you're not gonna have to worry about her.
Why not?
Because you're staying for lunch.
But I'm not hungry.
Oh, well, that's okay. Frogs taste good whether they're hungry or not.
Whoa! Back off, Gator Breath! I'm not your lunch!
Come on, frog. You want to be lunch?
Yeah, so anyways, just jump on this crate, and Slick Willy can't get ya. Oh, there are the other coins. We don't need to worry about this. I believe this is doing damage to him. So yeah, we're just gonna hit Bill Clinton crocodile here. I still can't believe that basically the developers, when they were coming up with this guy, they were like, you know what we need? We need Bill Clinton. I guess it all fell into place when they decided, you know what, we're gonna give this guy a sleazy name. And then one guy was like, hey, let's go with Slick Willy. And they're like, wait, Slick Willy? That's what they call Bill Clinton. We'll make it Bill Clinton. It will be complete. Just the fact that Bill Clinton crocodiles come in our way. He's unstoppable, just like the real Bill Clinton. He cannot be deterred. What can you say, it was a different time. But still, it's just weird. Even though basically Bill Clinton was still fresh in the minds of basically people with his presidency, basically. It's just weird that someone was like, of all the people they could have based it on, Bill Clinton in a Frogger game. It's so weird. That's like if they had a Bubsy game and they decided to make a character based off Rush Limbaugh.
Stop!
Yeah, even though basically we can just spam the square button and we'll win. Even if Slick Willy defeats us, we'll just come back.
Wow, you done whooped me good, boy.
Yeah, Frogger's still kicking. He's what you would call today a living meme. Though, unfortunately, nothing from this game has gone into meme territory.
Plop on down that there smokestack, hop in my speedboat, fire that puppy up. You'll be in Rivertown before you know it.
Gotcha. Thanks for the tip.
Okay, well, let's just see how much we can buy from this. Okay. 2,300. Got most of the gems. We'll probably only be able to buy 2 items. Slick Willy's riverboat. Okay, we got Lumpy the Toad and Slick Willy. Okay. View the collection. Okay, Slick Willy. Slick Willy the Alligator is the captain and owner of the River Princess paddle ship. He is a crafty gator who tries to sweet talk Frogger into being his friend, but his true intention is to make Frogger his meal. Slick is fast with a tail swing and sharp with claw and tooth, but will help Frogger when beaten by the frog in a fight. Yeah, they're like, Slick Willy tries to be Frogger's friend, even though all Slick Willy did was just give a little banter and then just, I'm gonna eat you, frog. Yeah, but really, there are a lot of characters that in this game that could potentially be memes. As say Slick Willy, you could also include Bruiser the Bear as being some FNAF knockoff. Slick Willy's riverboat. Slick Willy's riverboat has been Slick Willy's property for some time now. Old Slick renamed the boat River Princess, but as Frogger discovers, she is not the princess he was looking for. Frankly, Frogger, he can get creative with it. Kiss the ship, Frogger. Kiss the ship. I was about to say Chris the ship. Okay, let's go off to the town, Rivertown. Can you ever trust a guy who tries to eat you? Yeah, frankly, I find it funny how Frogger, he's like, I'm gonna go down that chimney. Yeah, the alligator that tried to eat me. I'll trust his word. Yeah, then Frogger ends up falling into a gulag cell, into the brig of the ship. He ends up falling into a giant pot of boiling water. And then we're gonna reach Zippy the Turtle, who basically, you meet him, you just see he has made all the wrong choices in life. Come on, game, I know you can do it. We go from Bill Clinton to a drunken turtle. Yeah, this is Bentley the Turtle nowadays from the Sly Cooper series. This is Bentley nowadays, feeling old. We're basically, like I said, we go from Bill Clinton alligator to drunken turtle on the dock. I don't know what this game is aiming for.
What you looking for?
Can you help me find a princess?
Sorry, there's no princess here. Rivertown was a great place before the goblin horde passed through.
Great! More goblins!
Yeah, even though Frogger's never encountered a goblin at this point in the series.
Not many people left around here, except me and a sick fairy over the mayor's house.
Hey, well, that's fine with me since I can publicly urinate without judgment.
The whole place is mostly deserted now. But the goblins locked the sick fairy up in that house, and I can't get him out.
Poor fairy.
I've been looking everywhere for the key, but I can't find it.
Oh, hey! Yeah, that's interesting, you know? I'm sorry. It just, I'm not used to just people coming by from just, who see my Danganronpa videos and then just come here, you know? It just feels like a rare sighting, you know?
I'll look for the key.
Yeah, and you can talk to this guy and just look how he turns. It's flying away. Spin me right round like a round table. Spin me right round. The most coordinated drunk in the history of the world. Now I'm actually a little nervous for this level because when I was testing this out. Oh my gosh, she said Cumcider again! I have encountered the Cumcider Goblin! Stun-worthy Cumcider! Yeah, but just when it comes to this game is jank. This game is all kinds of jank, but it's the fun kind of jank, where you can have enjoyment out of it. The worst thing I find when it comes to games is if a game is relatively boring, you know, where even if a game is horrible beyond belief, as long as you can derive some enjoyment from it. It's not a lost endeavor. It does its job. It's a game. Come on, jump. Yeah, the scary part is I'm actually adapting to the controls of this game. Yeah, just believe it or not, the controls are worse than... they are horrible. Where basically Frogger has this ice physics to him. The jump feels like it's all over the place. Yeah, it's just one of those things you gotta learn. In a way, it feels like Frogger's pole vaulting when he's jumping. Jump. Like this guy should have mentioned the sick fairy sooner. Hey, frankly, just trust me. If you took one look at that sick fairy, you wouldn't want to mention him. You wouldn't want to release him into the world. Because, it's a disgusting creature. Basically, that fairy is scarier than any enemy you'll encounter in this game. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, though, one thing I actually do like about Frogger Temple of the Frog, the sequel to this game, is that the greatest goblin in the known universe, just look at him. He's running through the water like it's nothing, like Don Piolo from the Professor Layton games, where basically, in Unwound Future, Don Piolo, he runs under the water. It's like that. So anyways, the key. The turtle Dippy the turtle does not mention the key's location. All he's like is, it's high up, which could apply to a lot of areas in this town. Thankfully, when I was doing my test run of this game, I actually was able to find out the location. Okay, but first off, we're just gonna go over here. Just because I do want to collect as much as I can out of this area. Okay, just jump, grab the crystal. Yeah, these crates contain nothing but traps and lies. So anyways, in regards to the key, it's located in some random cubby. If you go over here, that's where the key is. And it's in one of these, and it's in a position where you can't really reach it easily with your jumping. You essentially have to just throw yourself at the wall in the hopes that you'll grab it. So anyways, go in here. Yeah. Would you want to free this guy? Look at him. He doesn't even want to look us in the face. Because the developers, they want to have some degree of mercy on our souls.
Hi. Thanks for letting me out. We're on the good old domain.
10 out of 10 camera work.
How are you?
What do you care?
Can you help me find a princess?
So you're looking
Unwound Future is one of your favorite games. Yeah, when it comes to the Professor Layton series, I have a soft spot for it, where basically I do like the charm of a lot of the games in the series, though I am not a fan of Millionaire's Conspiracy. Don't even get me started on Millionaire's Conspiracy. I could basically go on and on about just how I do not like the direction it took. I don't like Catriel as a character. I really hate Ernest. I despise Ernest with a burning passion.
Well, I know one.
Just because with Ernest, the game essentially gives his character one quality: simping for Catriel, even though Catriel is an irritable character of herself, where basically just, she's irritating, she's annoying, because basically she's like, I know everything, I am the queen of detective work, even though she doesn't do detective work, she uses hunches, she basically goes off gut feels, and half the time you feel like the clues that you're gathering, they're not helping you, especially in the final case where Catriel, she's like, she pulls Diamond Mind out of her ass. And then Ernest, he tries to be this vengeful villain, even though he has no indication of having vindication at any point. Even the guy who intentionally tried to ruin Ernest's life, Ernest's like, I forgive you. And they're like, Ernest, you're a good man. And then the final chapter, Ernest does this mediocre attempt at trying to screw people out of their wealth, basically that he feels belongs to his family. Catriel did her best, but the games will never be the same since the guy who wrote the puzzles for the original game dies. The thing is, the puzzles were not the big complaint for me. It was the story. And just a lot of the cases, basically, they just didn't have the same impact as the original Professor Layton games, basically, where you had the one case that you would be building up to, that you would be solving a bunch of little mysteries on the side, but you had your big goal at the end. Meanwhile, in Catriel Millionaire's Conspiracy, you have it where they introduce Churl, this talking dog. It's like, how did he get that way? He's Catriel's first line. It's like, okay, this is the plot. And then they just immediately drop all pretenses of trying to search for Churl's origin. And then basically, and they don't even explain what happened to Professor Layton or Luke, basically why they're not present, even though basically Catriel, I'm worried about where my father is. And then basically they address it in an anime that came out after the game, basically. Which, funnily enough, would have been a better game premise than the actual game that we got. Yeah, though, from the look of it, just the series does have promise with World of Steam.
You wanna help me, Frog?
Yeah, though I better get moving, since basically we're not gonna spend the entire time staring at a wall while I rant about Catriel. You don't even know whether to be excited or not about the new Layton game. Yeah, frankly for me, I'm being optimistic with it.
Do this and I'll show you the way to Fairy Town.
Okay, what else do you have to say?
Got the clover?
Got the clover?
Hold on, I'll go get you some.
Hey, hurry up. I'm dying here. Now get going. Time's wasted.
Yeah, thank you for the encouragement. Where it's like, go, snap. Even though we're dealing with this game's camera. And coins that are just instantly appearing out of nowhere. These coins were not here in the past. The game's rewarding us for basically actually walking to different areas. Okay. So anyways, out of curiosity, what's your experience with the Frogger series? Just, you play the original arcade game, any of the PS1 Frogger games, GBA Frogger games, any of the GameCube ones? Yeah, just because the Frogger series it does a surprising number of games to it. Okay, go onto the stairs. Yep, there we go. Yeah, the arcade game. Yeah, I played a bit of the arcade game myself. My main experience with the Frogger series is, well, with this game, particularly the GBA version, as well as Temple of the Frog. Temple of the Frog was actually my first ever GBA game, so that holds a special place in my heart. And on top of that, I've also played some of the GameCube Frogger games, though they didn't hit the same as, say, the PS1 Frogger 1 and 2. Though I played the original Frogger 1 and Frogger 2 on the PC. So yeah, going and playing them on the PS1 after all these years, it feels weird, you know? Okay. Yeah, though basically I may stream Frogger 1. I may stream Frogger 1 in the future, though just Frogger 2 would be the more likely candidate because, for one thing, Frogger 2 has a more structured story. Wait.
Magic Clover?
Wait, there are actually 2 Magic Clover locations! I didn't know this! This is something that I just discovered right now. Where basically, I thought the only Magic Clover location was over there. Where basically, you do some platforming and you grab the clover from on top of that island right there, but just... I didn't know you could actually get another clover from the chest. Though, yeah, just if you're looking at playing any Frogger games outside the arcade games, I would say do not start with this one. This one is basically just, it's definitely something else. I would say look at the PS1 titles as well as the GameCube ones, because they do capture a lot of the vibe of the arcade, because they do capture the general spirit of the arcade, though with a more basically with a bit more of a fleshed out world structure. Temple of the Frog is also a pretty good one, because it's essentially like Frogger 1 and 2, but it's on the GBA. The controls are pretty solid, and they actually utilize the character models from this game, what with it being the direct sequel to this. So it is kind of interesting seeing just the characters getting just a more detailed role in the story, just getting more fleshed out personalities, things like that. Even though it's, well, this game isn't exact, even though that game doesn't really flesh things out all that much. Okay? Let's go give that... Actually, no. We have some coins down here. Gotta collect them to try to fill out the gallery. I think that we go down here, we'll get ambushed by the other mosquito gang members. Or maybe not. My memory must be failing me. Back when we had to come up with our own backstories for games. Oh, don't get me started on how pivotal playground rumors were back in the day. Just, I remember all these times when I would be playing a game, and my main form of amusement would be just exploring the world and seeing what secrets I could find. Essentially seeing just, hey, what mysteries can I solve? Where I would basically think, hey, maybe there's something I can find. For example, one of my big things back in the day, in regards to the DS, was actually finding out if Waluigi was a character, could be unlocked and played as a character in Mario 64 DS. Because basically I heard the rumors and I was like, hey, I'm gonna look into this. And one thing that was always piquing my interest was one that was involving a black box that you see on the main menu screen if you have Yoshi selected as a character as in your current save. You see this black box on the side of the castle that isn't present with Mario, Luigi, or Wario. So basically, there was a thing that I saw where basically it said, hey, you gotta go through that thing as Yoshi, and then you'll encounter the Piranha Plant boss, and then get Waluigi.
That's skunkweed, you big dummy!
Okay, apparently I'm learning dialogue.
Don't you know Clover from skunkweed?
I didn't know this existed!
I'll try again.
Okay, well, you get to see a cutscene I've never seen before, where basically, apparently, you can find the wrong plant. Okay, but anyways, let's just go get that clover. Apparently, you can only pick up one thing at a time. But I did not know that basically the game tried to trick you with that skunk weed. I did not know that was an actual thing in this game. Where you got Frol being an absolute asshat. Where basically, here we are, we're trying to help this guy. And just like, where's my skunk weed? Where's my skunk weed? Come on. Ah, screw it, we're not collecting those coins. They're gone. Yeah, just the jumping is absolutely broken this game, and not the good kind of broken. It's the kind of broken where you question your life decisions when you're trying to jump in this game. And also the fact that you have to press the R2 button to actually dive under the water. That, or you can just cannonball in. Yeah, when it comes to water controls, Majora's Mask did it best. With Zora Link. I love the control for that because basically it feels like butter through the water. Just, it feels so free. Though, too bad in the remake of Majora's Mask, they decided, you know what? who needs to swim with fluidity when you can basically just have to waste your magic mirror to do that? Which is kind of a shame, because basically just that was one of the biggest perks to using Zoralink, just being able to swim through any body of water like it was nothing. It actually made me enjoy water levels. Okay, come on. Okay, thank you. The clover actually did respawn. But yeah, I love how the game, they actually make you go out of your way to bring the dud clover over to Froll. And just so we can chastise you and say, "That's skunkweed, dummy! Don't you know skunkweed from a clover, even though the sprites are the exact same?"
Hey, it's the clover.
Even though Frogger distinctly states that he knows what a clover is. He knows the etymology of the clover. Okay. Yeah, I just love when those coins are appearing out of nowhere. Messes with your mind. Where the game is essentially handling in two halves. Let's see if Zippy has anything else to say.
That fairy. He might be able to introduce you to the fairy princess.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm just gonna spend the rest of my life just drunk on this beer. You can't stop me. You're not my mother. I can do what I want. I'm gonna piss in the harbor. I'm gonna poison the harbor. We don't know Zippy's backstory. We don't know what's going on with Zippy, though considering that Zippy also makes an appearance in Frogger Temple of the Frog. Though I don't know if Zippy became sober in that game. We don't know. They say that Zippy's the fastest turtle alive. So basically, for all we know, Zippy, he got into AA, he cleaned his act up, got into running. He essentially dumped his way to basically improving his quality of life. Frogger's educating you about the dangers of foraging. Yeah, exactly. Don't know the difference between the skunkweed, dummy. Yeah, just really. Yeah, you think, oh, the fairies are gonna be nice, and then meanwhile you get this disgusting creature.
I've got the clover.
About time. Gimme. Ah, gee. I feel better already. Now follow me. I'll show you the path to Fairy Town.
Anyways, this is one of 2 escort missions in the game, and I use the term escort mission very lightly. Essentially, it's more or less just following the character. However, basically, you need them to be near you in order to progress. And where did you go, Froll? Yeah, he's gonna do all these roundabout paths just to get to his one location. Okay, we get it, Froll. We get it. You want to move that way.
Jump the mushrooms. Follow this trail up the cliff face to the cave. After the cave, you'll reach Mushroom Valley.
Yeah, Tinkerbell. Yeah, though this guy could have just destroyed Tinkerbell.
Cross the valley and find a cave that leads to Fairy Town. You can't miss it. See you later, Frog Boy.
Oh, and unfortunately, we will be seeing him again later. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, thankfully, when it comes to fairy representation in later Frogger games, Froll is nowhere to be found. This is the only Frogger game where he's present. Yeah, believe it or not, one of the background fairies from Fairy Town actually becomes more or less the figurehead of the fairies. Okay, let's see what we can buy. Yeah, though frankly, Froll would be just the kind of character where basically he's that one character in the films that basically no one likes him, but yet he will never die. Okay, let's enter the shop, see what we can buy. Scat the cat and the snakes. I'm gonna buy Rivertown. Okay, we can actually buy everything. Okay, that makes things a whole lot easier for me later down the road. Yeah, it means less revisits. Okay, the snakes. Old rattlebutts are a danger for Frogger throughout the Third Kingdom. They are a real nuisance and can do Frogger a lot of damage if he is not careful. They are lazy though, and stay only in their own territories, waiting for victims. Scat the cat. What is it with this game though? And make it where all the enemy art basically pretty solid, but then you get the named characters. And then they just decide, you know what, we're going Uncanny Valley with this. Scat the Cat is the casino boss on Slick Willie's riverboat. As with all cats, he's crafty and conniving, and is not about to let Frogger go, nosing around his boat. He's the leader of the cat crew on the boat, and bosses them around accordingly. Seriously, Scat looks like something that you'd find in Little Nightmares. The thing is, Little Nightmares, it's supposed to be scary. Rivertown. Rivertown is a quiet backward to the Long River, or it was before the Goblin clans came and chased out most of the residents out of the town and broke their main bridge to the kingdom's main road. Here, Frogger must aid the sick fairy Fuel to continue his quest. Okay, let's go. The next level, though, does have very solid music, even more solid than a lot of the other tracks in this game. Where it's on a level where basically where you wouldn't think that it would be in a Frogger game. Okay, Mushroom Valley, which as the name implies, has lots of mushrooms. Okay, come on game, I know you can load. I know you can do it. You can do it, game. I believe in you. Anyways, this level is all about the puzzles.
Now, Frogger, there are 3 pieces that make up the key that will open the door to Fairy Town. In order to obtain the entire key, there are 3 trials you must endure. Listen for the clues provided along the way to guide you in your search. Good luck, young Frogger.
Okay, anyways, this level is actually relatively small, things considered. Hey, at least there's no rivers. Though, so I can't believe that I'm actually adapting to the jumping controls of this game. Okay, how many gems and like do we have? Okay, 17 gems in total. Okay, 73 coins, and then 3 pieces of the key. Ugh, even though I'm getting used to the jumps, they're still screwing me over. Especially with how janky the camera can be. The fact that it's not a traditional camera. It's like a tank control camera where you actually have to turn it. We have to actually manually press the L2 button, and then the game will consider turning the camera in the direction you want. No! Curse you, mushroom! The mushroom is not friendly. The mushroom is not friendly. It only provides pain. Ah, Frogger, stop turning around. We got a mission to do. Okay. Turn. Come on. Come on, get on the mushroom, Frogger. Get on the mushroom. Okay, there. There we go. Okay, let's try again to get that gem. Okay, we make it over to this purple mushroom. Okay. No, 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 no! One more time. Because I am a stubborn man. I am a stubborn man who will brute force his way through this. Okay, jump. No, no, no. It's like Frogger wants to get on the mushroom. It's like he wants to be on the mushroom. He wants to embrace the mushroom in all of its mushroomy goodness. But yet he can't. Why would they put a slope on the mushroom? The mushrooms are the main gimmick of this place. And yet they're like, you know what this place needs? Small mushrooms with a slope. I think the game wants us to take the long way. Jump. Jump. What? For some reason, Frogger just wanted to move forward. At times, it feels like Frogger has a mind of its own. Seriously, this game feels like something that you'd find in a creepypasta, where it's basically, I bought this copy of Frogger the Great Quest. I remembered from back in the day, but Frogger would not listen to my commands. Frogger would just do whatever the hell he wanted, without any concern whatsoever.
Nuts.
Yeah, though fun fact, basically, in regards to just my relation with the mosquito gang in this game. Just, they actually made it where I was afraid of mosquitoes for the longest of times. Where I am not kidding you, I would be terrified of mosquitoes because of those three characters. Especially the one that just comes out of nowhere. It's like, come to daddy. It's like, I don't want to come to daddy. What'll happen if I come to daddy? Is daddy gonna do something to me? Okay. But just, yeah, the thing with this level is that it's one, and as well as a lot of the levels in this game, they're very straightforward. Just all things considered, the levels are very much just, hey, run through, get the objective, you're done. If you know what you're doing, all the levels can be done in an insanely fast order. Heck, we could have been pretty much done with about half the game by now. We could have been done with pretty much a good 3/4 of the game by now. No! How do they want us to get on there? I swear. Yeah, you jump at an angle. Frogger drowned. Yeah, though, funny that you mention that, because there is an infamous Frogger sprite that is associated from this game that does have a bit of a meme status to it. Basically, at the beginning of the game, in the intro cutscene, Frogger says, basically, the classic, I wish upon a shooting star chant, basically. I wish upon a star. But basically, instead of it sounding semi-wholesome, Frogger basically states, basically, give me a princess before I bust. Essentially, which sounds oddly lewd for a Frogger game. So basically, and there's also another sprite of Frogger where it kind of looks like he's kind of blowing a load. So in regards to this game, one of the running jokes is basically just Frogger essentially has this Coomer status about him. And that's possibly the biggest meme to come out of this game. Just because in order for a lot of memes to come out of this game, people would have to play through the grand bulk of it. Which, saying to someone play through the grand bulk of this game is like saying, hey buddy, why don't you go and pluck out your nails with this shoot of bamboo? Okay. There we go. We should be able to jump over there to grab that one thing. And this is why, Frogger, no one loves you. This is why people feel resentment towards you, Frogger. This is why the entire Third Kingdom wants to attack you, Frogger. Because you inspire ire within their souls. Okay. Yeah, though, like I said, just when it comes to this game, the controls can be just downright awful. I know I've probably mentioned the controls about 500 times, but just, it's one of those things where you don't know how bad it is until you play it firsthand. Where basically just Frogger feels like he has an entirely different set of physics from everything else in the world. Where basically, with Frogger's jumps, it can sometimes feel like he's just rocketing forward at Mach 12. But then at other times, it feels like Frogger is just is at a standstill. Just have an itch. Okay, come on, Frogger, turn around. Okay, we're gonna try this. What? Why? Okay, let's see if we can actually get the first. No, we have to actually talk to Fairy Frogmother in order to activate the first puzzle. Okay, but anyways, let's just get around here. Okay, jump, jump, You're sorry, but you just laughed out loud. This is why no one loves you. Exactly, just Frogger. This is why people look at this version of Frogger and they just stare at him with revile. We're basically because just look at Frogger's face, this cocky face. Frogger thinks he's all that in a bag of chips, but he's not. He thinks that he's hot crap in a champagne glass, but he's really just cold diarrhea in a Dixie cup. Yeah, basically Frogger. He's a frog. The main thing that he can do is jump, but yet he can't jump all that well. So it's like, what can you do, Frogger? What can you do? And believe it or not, Frogger has a ledge grab. Even though it does not work about 90% of the time. It's one of those ledge grabs that that's basically there to give you some false pretense of hope. Okay, good. Grab that. Okay, we can also get our hands on that coin. Yeah, my main goal is just to grab as many coins as I can to just avoid repeat visits. Okay. Might as well... Actually, no. We'll just explore the rest of the level. Then we'll move on to some puzzles. Even though a good chunk of the puzzles are today, hey, just fight the mosquito gang, or kick a box. Kick the cow. Ugh. But hey, at least the music's good. When it comes to games with infuriating mechanics and controls, you'd be amazed just how good music can be a saving grace. Just for example, take the White Palace from Hollow Knight. Even though that place makes me want to tear my hair out with how particular the controls can be. Just the music is very calming. And as a result, it's like, okay, I'm gonna take damage, but I can still persist. I can keep at it. Meanwhile, just some games, they can just have, even if a game has decent music, basically, if it's infuriating, that infuriation factor can just mess with just... Okay. Oh, come on, I wanted to grab that gem. It can mess with just how good the music is. Okay. No, grab. Okay. And Frogger falls off the mushroom once more. Bringing sadness to our day, a dark cloud above our heads. Okay, that red gem is just, it's gone. Okay, let's see what we've got so far in terms of just overall collectibles. Okay, 64 out of 74 and 11 out of 17. Okay. With those collected, let's just go and do some puzzles now. Or rather, the first of the trials. Okay. Yeah, there was a fairy frog mother that was right around there. Okay. Ah, here you are.
A part of the key, you see, is behind this magic door. In order to obtain this clue, you need to fight once more.
Basically, they're just gonna send the 3 mosquito gang members at you.
Oh, great.
And just, you gotta defeat them all. Or, no, it's just a single goblin. A true trial in of itself, just fight the goblin. Okay, first piece. Okay, yeah, and here we go. The mosquitoes just attacking us. Yeah, it's really weird in terms of the mosquito gang, because it feels like the developers, they couldn't decide on what direction to take them in regards to their voice, in regards to basically their voice and character direction. Where on the one hand, where basically, for example, take their leader Positive the Mosquito. Just in the intro cutscene, they have it where just he has this classic biker motif where it's like, well, look what we have here. They're gonna go, we got some strangers in the woods. Just classic gruff motorcycle guy. And then, for a second I thought the game was freezing on me. And then basically, in literally the same exact cutscene, they switch him on to just more of a malicious "get him" guy. So yeah, and then you also get the fat mosquito, where basically, I don't know his name, but essentially he starts off as just being the classic, well, what are we gonna do here now, minion? Where basically it's like classic lick spittle sort of thing. Okay, okay, Ray Frogmother's up there. And then they turn him into basically just some Terminator knockoff. Just, ooh, come to daddy. I will bring you down.
A part of the key you seek, Frog Boy, is also here once more. You've got to open up the chests to open up this door.
Okay.
Whoopee!
I love that one of the puzzles, in order to add an element of challenge, they quite literally make it press the circle button. Though, then again, with how finicky the circle button can be in this game, or frankly how anything in this game can be mechanic-wise, just, that is a challenge of itself, because just you're trying to open the chest, you're thinking, is it working? There's no reassurance when it comes to this game. Okay, second piece.
Seek a part of the key that's in a chest that dances upon Mushroom Valley's floor. Set it close to a mad beast, and the chest will open once more.
Yeah, in terms of mad beast, it's this cow. This cow that looks like it has seen the devil. Look at this thing. It's horrifying. It's laying your... Oh, yeah, it's late. So, okay, yeah, no problem. It was nice having you. It was nice talking to you, Embor. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Yeah, may this haunt your dreams. What is this? What? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, now the chest will fly. You can't get this chest over before you talk to Fairy Frogmother. God forbid you have some degree of freedom in this game. You play this game the way the game wants you to play it. And then it summons in the mosquitos. I don't even know what's happening with this guy. Okay, and we get positive coming in.
Hello, Froggy.
Yeah, see, there we go. We're basically like, hello, Froggy. Okay, but at least we're almost done with the level. Okay, jump. Okay, no. You thought you could escape? Thought you could escape from the Mushroom Valley? No one escapes from the Mushroom Valley. Escaping from the Mushroom Valley is for the weak, apparently. Jump, Frogger, jump. Come on, turn the camera. I'm just trying to get out of the Mushroom Valley. And one thing about this game, whenever Frogger lands, it sounds like his legs are breaking. Like we're torturing Frogger with cruel and unusual punishment, even though if anyone's being tortured, it's the player. Come on, Frogger. Frankly, I don't even know if that was an intended way to get up here. I don't even know what's intended half the time from this game. What this game wants from us, what it demands. Seriously, half the time when you jump in this game, it feels like it shouldn't even be done. And then just Frogger uneventfully just walking out of town. Okay, we got pretty much everything. Hopefully this will give us everything we need. View the collection. No, we want to actually buy stuff from the shop first. That's the important part. Buy things from the shop. Okay, we can actually buy everything. Okay, another level that we don't have to fully cover. Hurrah. Okay, at this point, just... Okay, I think I may have... Yeah, I think I may have the lumpy one. View collection. Okay, Fairy Frog Mother. Fairy Frog Mother is the enchanted fairy that comes out Frogger when he wishes on a falling star. She is delighted by his dream to find a princess, and knows the secret of why he now dreams to do so. To Frogger, she gives 3 gifts to aid him on his quest, and as he journeys through the Third Kingdom. Yeah, Fairy Frog Mother is actually one of the more decent models in terms of concept art. Miss Boxy, who seriously is looking like a FNAF knockoff. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's unholy. I'm scared of what Mr. Boxy looks like. Miss Boxy the Mad Cow is the most whacked member of the Mad Cows. She is forever babbling in an incoherent moo. She has scary, possessed moments when her tail cranks around and her head totally rotates too. She is also quick to panic and goes ballistic when she does. Mushroom Valley. Mushroom Valley is a strange place where giant fungus grows abundantly. Some believe that the mad cows became mad after eating the mushrooms here. Goblins have been seen in this area cutting down mushrooms for some unknown purpose. They want to get high. They want to get all the drugs. Continue the game. Hey, at least we don't have to backtrack. We don't have to backtrack to this area. Huzzah. Yeah, I'll go on for about 3 hours and then basically I'll end things off. Yeah, this will probably be a 2-episode playthrough. Okay. I swear, this is a creepypasta game. Look at how they're just staring at us. They're just staring at us from the distance, menacing like. Seriously, it feels like they're just coming here to reap our soul. Anyways, Fairy Town is a unique area, and that basically it's going to have 3 distinct levels to it. You get this level, which basically is the springtime, then you're going to get Fairy Town Summer, and then you're going to get Fairy Town Fall. Each one having its own unique music track and appearance. Fairy Town Spring is what's used in the GBA version of this game to represent Fairy Town, with the red-headed fairy there being the one who essentially is the main fairy in both this game and Frogger the Great Quest. Okay, and believe it or not, and the game, and I love how I'm saying believe it or not. Just that's now my phrase of the week. Just believe it or not, believe it or not, believe it or not. But basically, the GBA version of this game actually gives her more character than this version. And random bird, random monkey. We just get a random monkey statue. What is it with these statues? Was there going to be a hidden purpose to them later on? Just some stop and swap mechanic? Okay, so anyways, what's it like in terms of gems? Okay, 13 possible gems, 53 coins, and 4 stones. Okay, at least we got another gem habit. Okay. I know what we just collected. Was it something of value? No, it was just a gem, I think. Okay. It's weird how you can actually use the D-pad for this game. But the D-pad does not really work. The game is not that compatible with the D-pad. The game despises the D-pad. Okay. Yeah, let's just grab all the coins that we can grab out of this. Okay. And are they seriously following us? Are their eyes seriously following us? Oh my gosh! They all turned. Oh god, I was caught by them!
Hi there! I'm here to see the princess.
Hold up, Froggy. You can't see our princess just yet. First, you have to complete 5 different tasks to prove your worthiness.
Oh, what must I do?
So go find 5 magic seeds and place them in a hole around Fairy
Why?
Town. Look for the signs that say, plant seed here. When you're finished, come back to us.
Okay, I'm on it.
Oh, and they just follow you. Look at this. I swear, it feels like this is one of those. It's a Lovecraftian town. Come on, open the chest. Okay, there we go. Okay, first seed collected. Okay, yeah, all you have to do is just plant the seeds and you're done with the level. But we're not rushing through with this level just yet. We're not rushing through things. All we're doing is just getting coins. Ow. I feel like I'm out of it right now. I'm sorry. It feels surreal doing this game. I can't believe I'm actually covering this game now. Because it's one of those games I was thinking, I'm going to cover this game. It's going to be a magical experience. And not in the good kind of way. So I still can't get over that one glitch I found where basically Frogger's just running through that one wall. I have never seen that before. Yeah, just hide that gem in the grass. Try to be slick about it. Okay, 51 coins out of 53. 6 out of 13 gems. The gems are going to be holding the real value here. Okay. Yeah, there are the last coins. And just a whole ton of gems. Okay, how much do we have now? Okay, 1 coin and 2 gems. We should be able to purchase everything. Just to plant a mushroom. Okay. Oh my gosh, the wall grab actually did come in handy. It was clutch for once. Okay. Let's see what we got. 52 out of 53, 12 out of 13. Okay, I think that we're as good as we're gonna get as far as the gems go. If we come across anything else, we'll do it. We'll collect. Okay, we got 4. Okay, we have 4 of the seeds. Yeah, but it is interesting though that they hide the collectible screen behind the select button. Okay. Almost up. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll be coming back to this area later. But for the time being, we got another seed to find. Okay, there's the last coin. Okay, though, where's that last seed? Okay, what did we collect? Okay, we got all the gems. So yeah, we'll be able to purchase everything. Okay. Where's that seed? It's gotta be somewhere. I saw the seed. I mean, I think I saw the seed somewhere. Okay. Let's find this door. I think I see the glow. I don't know why they would make it look like you can go behind that door even though you can't. You can't break in. Can't break it in her, unfortunately. Okay. Did we plant them all that we have in our bag? Okay, we still have just one. We have one seed in the bag. We have one seed that's in the field. Let's see where it is. Okay, that's the tree of knowledge, which we'll be going to once we're done with the seeds. Okay, here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I think that by the time we meet the Fairy Queen and move on to the and we're done with the halfway point of the game, that's where we'll end things off, and basically then we'll pick things up in the next episode. Okay, but in the meantime, let's just see if we can find our way around. Okay, there's the next one. Okay, one more seed to go and one more patch of dirt. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Okay, it's not behind that door. For some reason, Frogger just was not wanting to obey me. Yeah, for a second there, I thought Frogger was going to freak out and just be like, "You're not so tough." Frogger defies me. Just, "You're not so tough. I'm going to break you." Okay, I don't think that was the seed. Okay, that was the seed. Yeah, awfully hidden for a seed. What the heck was going on there? Okay. Ah, here it is. There we go.
There, I finished planting the seeds.
Good enough.
Can I see the princess now?
No, that wasn't all 5 tasks. That was only the first one.
What's next?
Now find the ancient tree of knowledge and go into the cave below it. There, you must search the passages for the dark one.
What do I do when I meet the dark one?
When you find him, he will force you to fight him.
Fight? Oh, great.
And from this confrontation, you will learn something. Return to us with this knowledge. Now do the tree with me.
Okay, anyways, Tree of Knowledge is the withered old tree that we passed by several times in this level. So, let's go there. It's the first horror stage in this game. Horror in very loose air quotes. Okay, to the shop. Okay, all the Fairy Town items. Okay, another level that we don't have to deal with. Okay. Frol the Fairy, or Frio, or Froy. What the hell is this? What the heck is this? It looks like some demented Kellogg's mascot gone wrong. It's like the apple from it's like if Tinkerbell was absorbed into the apple from the Apple Jacks commercial. It's like if they fused. Phil the grumpy fairy guy is the sick fairy that Frogger meets in Rivertown. He asks Frogger to bring him magic clover from a nearby plateau and promises to show Frogger the way to Fairy Town, where Frogger can meet the fairy princess. Friol is an obvious spokesman in Fairy Town. Lily the Fairy. Why? Look at her! She looks like something you'd find in Courage the Cowardly Dog. Lily the Fairy Girl is one of the fairies in a group that Frogger speaks with in Fairy Town. Lily looks forward to seeing what wisdom Frogger gains from the Tree of Knowledge. Lily has a bad habit of giggling with almost everything she says. She is also quick to break out into a fairy dance at almost any occasion. She will haunt your soul. Fairy Town. Fairy Town is one of the many homes for the fairies in the Third Kingdom. Here, little fairies will pester Frogger and play their silly games with him. It is a magical place, always appearing different with each time one visits it. Okay. Anyways, on to the next level. Save the game. Okay, the Tree of Knowledge. Yeah, though it's kind of cool how they give you a map of the area in the loading screen, so that way it's like, hey, here's what we've got going on. Yeah, just they zoom in on that beware of scorpion sign. Just know the wrath of the scorpion. Anyways, there are the snakes that we were told about. Just they will not really move towards you. Okay. Anyways, let's just get in first person. Yeah, just blast the snake. Eventually they'll die. Okay, how many gems and coins are we dealing with in this area? Okay. 26 gems, 96 coins, a whole lot of stuff that we'll have to get our hands on. Probably I'll have to come back to this level. Yeah, we got spiders. We got snakes. Okay, and they bring back climbing after we haven't seen it in quite some time, not since the first level. Come on. Get on the ledge, Frogger. There, thank you. Okay, this is a dead end room. Yeah, but hey, we'll just grab as many coins as we can. Just, in order to get everything at a level, I would only need to do 2 trips at max. Okay, this is a dead end. Okay, let's head out here.
Oh.
I wonder which way we're supposed to go. Okay, so anyways, let's just be cautious about this. Thankfully, goobers are your greatest asset. You know what? I might as well just show off what the ice does. As you can see, pretty much nothing. It doesn't do damage. It just does whatever it does. Okay, let's go over to the ledge. Seriously, it's glorious how broken the fighting can be in this game. On the one hand, you have some enemies that just will not die, and then you get other enemies that just go down within the blink of an eye. Okay. No! No! Frogger, why you hurt me like this? Why do you hurt me, my child? Break Frogger's knees. I feel like a pimple's growing on the side of my nose. Oh, but what was that punch there? Just Frogger doing that jet punch. Like Frogger's trying to be some anime fighter. Okay, another gem. Okay, come on. Just want to grab all the coins. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, the scariest thing about this game, just nothing will ever top the controls. The game can try to be like, oh, we got the spooky tree. Ooh, we got the dark one in the spooky tree. But then just the scariest thing is trying to actually grab some coins. Okay, they're actually going to give us checkpoints. Okay, anything down there? Yeah, I think the way forward is actually down there. Though, let's just keep up here for the time being. Kind of disgusts me how I've gotten used to this game. Actually, no, you actually have to stay up. So yeah, it looks like we're going down. Okay. Okay, glide on down. And just give us some more of these that we honestly don't want. Okay, how much do we have currently? Okay, 39 out of 101 and 12 out of 31. Okay, we should be able to hopefully buy one thing out of this level. Yeah, thankfully this game isn't all that long. Okay, come on, let's grab you. Okay. Be gone, Rattlebutt. Be gone from this sacred hall. Okay. Kind of makes you wonder how so much grass can grow, how this area could be so verdant considering that there's no sunlight here. Okay, jump. Anyways, you don't have to go underwater. That is an optional path. But we're going there. Because we're being thorough. Grab this. Okay. Okay, let's get on down. Okay, get a few extra gems out of it. Hopefully the items that we'll be buying from this level aren't too expensive. See if we can buy just a full stock. Come on. There we go. Come on. Just get up there, Frogger. Oh yeah, so Frogger can just leap across the room. What the heck, Frogger? Okay, there. Hey, you saw that. Frogger was just jettisoning across like some buckyball. Okay. Anyways, got another mad cow. Because the game was like, you know what? Why sell for one mad cow when you have 2 or 3? This is what we needed. This is what the people wanted. The developers, they were like, you know what the Frogger fans need? They need mad cows and Bill Clinton. That is the ultimate combination for gaming success. Mad cows and Bill Clinton. Okay, we should be almost to the end of the level. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Just want to make sure I'm not disabling my mic, because I'm getting awfully close to the mute button. Okay. Grab you. Okay, get our hands on that. Okay. There we go. If we don't get all the coins, so be it. Okay, just what's it looking like out of curiosity? 75 out of 101, 20 out of 33. Okay, we are actually near the end of the level. This is the last room. As soon as you get here.
What the?
Mr. D, everyone! Yeah. Yeah, basically, Mr. D goes on to become the main antagonist of Temple of the Frog. So yeah, basically, this was Mr. D's very humble beginnings. Yeah, as you can see, he came a long way from just this game to what he was in Frogger Temple of the Frog. Where Mr. D actually is a formidable looking character. He has a decent boss fight. Okay, let's just head down here. Yeah, I love how basically Mr. D, he's the Grim Reaper, and we're basically just treating him like he's a mild pestilence. Even though if we die to him, it's absolutely no effect. Seriously. Okay, out of curiosity, what are we looking like? Okay. I think we're in a very good spot.
Don't make me mad. No.
Yeah, we'll probably die on this because Mr. D actually does do a solid amount of damage.
Huh? Whoa.
Okay, let's see what we can buy from this. Watch it, we won't be able to buy everything because the game's like, oh, you should have bought everything. You missed something, so you're not getting it all. Mr. D, Miss Fine Cow 1. Okay, we can actually buy everything. Nice. Okay, another level that we don't have to backtrack on. Love it. View the collection. Okay. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty well. Yeah, we're not gonna have to go back to Bogtown. Okay, so far it's just... Okay, so far it's just the first level, at which I already have the positive mosquito one for. And I also think I have the I think I have the lumpy one as well. So basically, that one works out. Heck, maybe the main menu is a total compilation sort of thing, which would be really nice. Miss Fine, the Mad Cow #1. Miss Fine the Mad Cow is a real clown of a cow. She's forever showing off, never walks on all fours, and is obsessed with herself. Miss Fine can always be counted on to tell all, and to be self-important. This cow never gets flustered. She's too self-possessed to be affected by things outside of herself. Mr. D. Mr. D. Mr. D is an image of impending doom when Frogger encounters him under the tree of knowledge. He attacks Frogger, swinging his scythe and flying about like a vengeful banshee. When Frogger breaks his skull face open with a frog goober, he vanishes, leaving Frogger with a strange vision and most unnerving sight. Yeah, I love how they just hype Mr. D up like he's this great force, and he's just floating at us menacingly. Tree of Knowledge. The Tree of Knowledge, which stands on the edge of Fairy Town, is a mystical thing of great age and spooky appearance. Those brave enough to venture below its roots and journey through its tunnels will find something that will give them strength in their time of need. Wait, what strength? All it gave us was a picture of the Frogger Grim Reaper. Yes, save the game. Okay, if we keep this up, then hopefully we'll be all covered for the bonus video, which will just be a compilation of just all these different things. Okay, next on the radar, Fairy Town Fall, which is gonna be about playing hide and seek with the fairies. Here. 13 gems. Yeah, not escaping this one.
That's right.
So, what did you see under that tree?
The Grim Reaper Frog.
I saw myself.
Oh yeah, he saw himself.
You found ya.
Hide and seek, hide and seek. Find us, Frogger. Find us.
Oh, find us, Frogger, won't ya?
Okay, so anyways, what the heck's going on with the graphics? The screen was just glitching on me. Yeah, I was about to say, basically, according to Frogger the Great Quest, Lily and the rest of the fairies are considered the magical beings that Fairy Frog Mother allowed for Frogger to see. Basically, in Frogger Temple of the Frog, it's established that the other characters cannot see Lily. Only Frogger. Basically. But yet, in this game, they don't even follow through on that, because basically, Zippy can see Feel perfectly fine. He's like, oh no, there's a fairy in that house. But yet, apparently, just Zippy can't see. Zippy's incapable of seeing Lily. I guess Feel's hideous appearance gives him the strength to bypass reality. Okay, I was not trying to find you. I was just trying to run through the area. I don't even know what's through there. That's just the mushroom house. Okay. Nothing. Hurrah. Hooray. Yeah, thankfully Fairy Town is a pretty contained area. As I said before, just finding all the different things is not gonna be the end of the. It's not the end of the world if. It's not the end of the world if you don't get all the coins. We could just always make a comeback appearance. Thankfully, since we knocked out the Great Tree and just a lot of the other stages on the first go around, just it would be a relatively quick process to just get back here to get the other items from the shop. Yeah, because when it comes to this game, yes, I have my complaints about it. Yes, I find that it is a greatly flawed game. However, at the end of the day, it's one of those games that just I can't help but feel sorry for, you know? Because it tries its best. I can't deny that. And as such, it is my duty to try to give it the respect that, give it some degree of respect, you know, some thoroughness. Okay. Jump. Granted, there are going to be plenty of levels later on where I'm basically going to be just absolutely livid. Oh, come on, get the diamond. Okay, come on, really? Okay, looks like we're doing things the old-fashioned way. And by old-fashioned way, I mean basically we're just going to jump and glide into it. Why? Why put it on top of the mushroom if you don't want us to use the mushroom? Okay. Next gem. How many do we have at curiosity? Okay, 28 and 8 out of 13. Okay. 26 out of 28, 8 out of 13. Okay, if we can get a few more gems, we should be in a very good position. Okay. Got another one out of it. Okay. You know what? Playing this game has actually been calming me down a little. I can't explain why. It is. It is what it is. I think I'm getting it. I'm integrating with this game. I'm mind melding with it. Where I'm learning. Okay. I had a hair in my mouth. Don't you hate when that happens? Jump! Jump, Frogger! Jump, you magnificent bastard! Yeah, I'm actually adapting to this game, the way it's handling. Sure, I'm not some flawless expert at it. But hey, I'm adapting to it. I'm adapting to its ways. Okay. Let's search around. Okay, any other gems that we can find? 12 out of 13. Okay. One gem, I don't think it's going to make or break anything. So let's try to find that last fairy. It should be hiding in a barrel. I think it may be Friel that we have to find. Do the fairies count as items, technically? Nope. Yeah, though it is really weird, though, just how the game actually was thoughtful enough to include a menu of just how many gems and how many coins are in a level, and the unique items that you can find. I have to say that is generous, you know? Like I said, if I get irritable with the controls in this game, it's not because I'm trying to be malicious to the game. Far from it. It's just, I see potential in a game. When I see potential, basically, it makes me sad when it's squandered, you know? Because if a game is just irredeemable, I don't even bother. But when it's a game when I feel like, hey, this could have been something so much more, you know? That's when I get a little sad. You know, I get basically a little critical of things. Okay, anyways, we shoved them all.
So, next, find the claw waterfall, climb up it, and pass through the cave beyond. There you will find the cat dragon.
Dragon?
Ah, yes, a dragon, I say. He's a finicky sort, you know. But never mind that.
Oh, no.
You've got strong legs, so play the dragon's game and bring us his riddle, good lad.
Get us a riddle! So, all I have to do is play the dragon's game and tell you his riddle?
I can give you a riddle, Fuel. What's blue, ugly, and trying to waste my time?
Yes, that's it.
Well, okay, I'll try.
Okay, anyways, this is another level that is very solid in this game. Actually, this next level is arguably the most solid of the bunch. And it has one of the best songs in the game. Okay, what can we buy? Okay, we can buy everything. Miss Stein, Mad Cow 3, Dusty the Bone Dog, and the Long River. Okay. Miss Fine, Mad... Oh, wait, we already read that one. Okay, there we go. Miss Stein, Mad Cow number 3. What the... It looks like it's possessed and flying through the air! It looks like some cloud demon! Miss Stein, the Mad Cow, is the fidget of the Mad Cow bunch. Never one to sit still for a moment. She babbles at 1,000,000 words a second and is incoherent to all but the other cows around her, who are just as crazy as she is. Dusty the Bone Dog. Dusty the Bone Dog is a ghostly character of exceptional quality. He seems to come and go at will, appearing from place to place, and sometimes giving aid to those in need. Although Dusty acts like an average dog, he is supernatural in nature and will appear again in Frogger's life to aid him in time of need. The Long River. The Long River courses across a vast central part of the Third Kingdom. Frogger will use Slick Willie's riverboat to travel part of its course to Rivertown. The river has many unique features, which will surely be seen in future Frogger adventures. Oh my gosh, this is sad. But basically, they were just really banking on the Third Kingdom. They were really trying to pump things up. Though, considering that the Frogger adventure games and the like exist in the same universe, basically the GameCube Frogger games exist in the same universe as well, since they reference the Temple of the Frog. Basically, you could say that it is fulfilling that prophecy. But hey, you know, you can't blame them for not trying to build the world, basically. I gotta give them that. Okay, anyways, another level that we don't have to cover. Okay, there are just 2 that we need. Great song right here. Sounds like something you hear in a Bionicle game.
Whoa!
Ah, I see I have company.
Not to mention, his design is arguably one of the best in the game. Seriously, just his stands out above all else. Where basically, he's fantastical, yet he's also threatening. He looks like something you'd see in a Narnia book.
So, to which fairy do I owe this pleasure? Oh, come now. Don't tell me the cat's got your tongue. Well, at least maybe not just yet.
Well, Roy and some of the fairies from Fairy Town said I should come to see you.
Yeah, though it is funny how Hiss's proportions as well as personality greatly contrast to what we see in the GBA version of the game. In this version of the game, Hiss is around Frogger's size. He's a little bigger, but all in all, about the same size. And his personality is basically just very hospitable. He's a very hospitable person, or rather dragon. Then you get the GBA version of the game, where basically Hiss is massive compared to Frogger. Basically, his head is bigger than Frogger's entire body and just dwarfs it. And then, just his personality is like, get out of my valley!
And, play your game? Then I should bring them one of your riddles when I win.
Ah, you're a confident one, I see. Not many wish to play my game, and even fewer receive my riddle.
You see, I like games and, I'm usually pretty good at them too. So tell me, what game do you play, Mr. Dragon?
Chase.
Chase? How do you play that?
Yeah, small one will run into that cave over there and continue running through a series of 3 large chambers where you must collect 3 rubies, one from each chamber, until you return here to my lair at the end of the run. If you return to where you stand without me catching you, I will reward you with a riddle.
Okay, sounds like fun.
Excellent.
Hey, what happens if you catch me?
Well, then I will eat you, of course.
What? Eat me? Oh no.
Oh, yes. So be quick for your own sake, for I have not told a riddle in a long time, but I am very hungry today. So give me a chance to share my riddle with you. I know so many, but I tell so few. Now run, little one. I am ready to chase you now!
Okay, in terms of gems. 5 gems, 107 coins. And then 3 rubies. Wait, the music actually resets. Yeah, the music actually resets if you basically do the select or the pause. The select or the pause. What the hell am I even saying at this point? Okay, so basically, Hiss isn't actually gonna physically chase you. Instead, he's gonna pelt you with fire. Yeah, so don't worry about Hiss actually chasing you. It's not like in the GBA version where you're dealing with Hiss aggressively going after you. And even if Hiss does hit you, it's not going to do much because basically, as I've stated before, death in this game is nothing. Basically, this game is insanely harmless when it comes to death, so don't worry. Have fun, just go about it.
Watch it.
Okay. Come on. I'll buy all the scorpions here.
Yikes.
Yeah, just get rid of these ice blocks. They're gonna do nothing for us. They seriously do nothing. Okay, how many gems do we have? Okay, 4 out of 9. Hey, this does virtually nothing. He's gonna try to charge you, but, well, he's not gonna do much. He'll hit you with a little fire here and there, but it's not like it's gonna be the end of the world. I mean, there's a checkpoint right here. This level's very generous with the checkpoints, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I'm gonna get screwed. And then I'm gonna have to do the entire level all over again, because I'm only given one run. It's not like that in the slightest. It's very much on your side. They're very generous with health, as you can see with that, as well as areas to jump up. Okay. Anything else? Nope, nothing over there. Okay. And ruby. Yeah, basically, once you get a ruby, you're allowed to go to the next area. They even give you some bonus speed boosts, which is very nice of them. Okay, so how are we doing in terms of just overall resources? Okay, so it looks like we're going to be getting a third of the coins in each of the areas. Okay. Yeah, I got to defeat all the enemies. Yeah, apparently if you cross through his shadow, that's what prompts him to actually start blasting you. Okay.
Not so tough.
And there we go. Yeah, we'll probably suffer our first death here. Okay, come on. There we go. What the? For a second there, I thought the game was glitching on me again. Okay. And it's actually got us. That's all death does. Seriously, it puts back a few steps with all of our health. Yeah, so as you can see, death is nothing. Death is but a joke in this game. Just a minor diversion in your quest.
Not so tough.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is one of those games where I could definitely see myself doing it as a turn your brain off sort of thing. Just speed running, essentially, just doing that sort of thing. Hey, yeah, it could be fun, you know? Because it's not like this game requires just much skill, you know? If you're doing just a casual playthrough of the game, you can easily just rush right through it. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm afraid that basically I'm gonna go back to normal games after this, and I'm not gonna be able to adapt. This is the world I know now. Frogger the Great Quest. Okay. Well, at least it's good to note that there are only a limited number of each of the different elemental stones in the game. Okay. There's the next door. Okay, out of curiosity, how are we doing? 75 out of 113, 8 out of 11. Okay, so the last three will be the last of the bunch are just going to be located in the next area. We'll probably be able to get it all. Okay. Let's just grab this. Okay, there we go.
You're not so tough.
Come on, bring it on. Okay. Nice. Okay, for some reason, Frogger just wanted to punch the air. And it's got us. Or that scorpion did. But like I said, no harm, no fault, no foul. Yeah, arguably the scorpions are some of the deadliest enemies in the game. Since they do take a good amount of hits to take down, and they deal a solid amount of damage. Okay, there we go. Out of curiosity, how are we doing? 91 out of 116, 11 out of 14. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. You're not fleeing from us that easily.
Oh, watch it.
Okay. Let's go around. Okay. We'll head up here, finish the job. I think that we got enough to get all of the... that we managed to get all of the concept art. Okay.
You're not so tough.
Frogger, it's a giant flying dragon that was pelting you with fire. I think that he constitutes as tough. You're not fighting him, Frogger. You're terrified of him. Yeah, but really, just one of the best levels in the game. All that's missing is Bill Clinton Dragon. Fire's just hovering in the air. Fire's just hovering in the air. I can't explain it. The fire's just hovering in the air. I guess magic. Okay. And grab you. Okay, yeah, the gem's right up there. Okay, how much do we have? Okay, we got everything. Nice. Okay, so we'll be able to buy all the concept art. Okay, final door right here. Okay, and there we go.
Aha! You're a fast one, aren't you?
You barely attacked us!
I do enjoy a good chase, and it's sad that I'll have to search out a meal elsewhere today. But now, let me share with you my riddle. Here is the riddle. If you try to fail and succeed, which have you done?
You succeeded because your goal was to fail. Success, by definition, is trying to accomplish a goal. In this case, your goal was failure. So by failing, you have succeeded. And if you would have succeeded, you would have failed.
That's it? So, what's the answer?
Success! Basically, you would succeed. If you're trying to fail and succeed, you have succeeded. That's right.
Do you wish to repeat the canyon run for an answer?
Oh, no! The fairies only said to return with the riddle. They didn't say I need an answer, too.
You are wise, my small friend. I can see you have a great quest before you.
With glitch graphics.
Now go.
Thanks, Dragon. You're a pretty cool cat. I mean, dragon cat.
Don't make me cancel you, young frog. Okay. Okay, walk with the fairy. And the cat dragon's lair. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you don't have to get absolutely everything. Okay, I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, I'm just paranoid. Okay. Let's get down. Waku the fairy. Why does Waku look undead? Waku is one of the fairy folk that lives in Fairy Town. He is a happy little fellow who laughs loudly with the other fairy folk and enjoys playing games with Frogger. Waku has a good heart and is concerned when they send Frogger to get a riddle from the cat dragon, even though he says absolutely nothing. He has no lines in the entire game. How do we know he's a good person? Hiss the dragon. Hiss the cat dragon is the vain and crafty dragon that lives near Fairy Town. He loves to get out riddling statements and questions that seem to answer or contradict themselves. His favorite pastime after sleeping is to chase the creatures that come to his lair seeking a riddle of his whimsy. Cat Dragon's Lair. The Cat Dragon's Lair is a rough and rugged series of craters and caverns. They were formed during the Second Great Travail when magic forces caused massive destruction throughout the Third Kingdom. Now Hiss calls this place home. I have to say that's a very solid picture. Continue. Guess we'll save the game. Fairy Town. Why was the sky entirely black? It's day! Anyways, welcome to fall time in Fairy Town. What's our current thing now? 64 coins, 15 gems. You know they're really upping the difficulty. Okay, is it just me or is the frame rate actually running better in this area than in past iterations of the level? Yeah, the music is pretty calming for fall. Okay. No, Frogger! Okay. Let's jump. And pray for me right now. Okay, if we miss out on a single coin, it's not gonna be the end of things. It's a silver coin. Okay. Oh, there's the one magic stone. Okay, we're not gonna do your fairy chase. Okay, we'll come back around this area once we finish exploring. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, there we are. Come on, jump on the mushroom, Frogger. Jump on that mushroom. Okay, can't get that one. We can't have nice things, apparently. Okay. Gonna want to avoid you. Yeah, just because I want to collect everything before going out and talking to them, because they're going to require us to chase them. Okay. Give us the gem. Thank you. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, there's the path leading out of the village. Okay. Thank you, we'll take that. Okay. More gems that basically I cannot grab. Okay, there we go, got that one. Okay. Come on, let's up on the mushroom. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do things the old-fashioned way. Okay, grab that. Okay. Let's head over to the Tree of Knowledge, just grab what we can here. Okay. Yeah, I have to say that just on an aesthetical level, I would have to say Fairy Town Fall is the best looking of the bunch. I just love the oranges. Okay. There we go. 54 out of 64, 10 out of 10. Okay, 10 out of 15. Okay. Okay, back away. It looks like we're not getting that one. Unless the game desires to taunt us. Okay, it wouldn't be too bad to repeat this area. Okay, where are we at now? 57 out of 64, 12 out of 15. I think that we have enough.
Well, did you see the dragon?
What did he say?
Then what is his riddle?
Well, the dragon said, if you try to fail and succeed, which have you done?
Fail, succeed, fail, succeed.
The dragon said what? Try to fail and succeed.
Okay, I think I may have misinterpreted the riddle. In that case, basically, if you're trying to fail, but you in the end succeed at the task, like I said, you would actually fail, because basically just you didn't fail, that was your goal, you succeeded instead, ergo you failed.
And succeed! Try to fail! Great! I'm glad you're all happy.
Fairy dance!
Fairy dance! Woohoo!
Fairy dance! Dance, Froggy!
Well, now for the final and hardest test of all.
What?
Fight the fairies, kick their asses, break their knees.
But...
Tag, you're it, silly.
Yes! Tag! You're tagged!
Oh, tag! I get it.
Oh, you killed me. Get this out. You caught me.
Yeah, really, just magic catch one without even moving. Okay. Come on. We already caught one. Without even moving, he just walked right into us. Well, you know, you could just stop running. Okay, let's find the other two. Okay, where are they? Ah, there's Frio. Can't escape. Okay, good. And there's the last one. Waku. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's the end of the level. That's what was behind that door.
Greetings, little one. How may I help you?
Oh, Princess, I've traveled far to meet you.
I'm not the one you're looking for.
You're not the one I'm looking for.
There is another one that you are seeking, my brave friend. She is in great need of your help. Go and seek the princess you are looking for.
Thank you, Princess.
Okay, there we go. Into the shop. Let's see what we can buy. Hopefully we can buy everything. Come on, buy everything, buy everything. Okay, we can buy... I think we can buy... Yes, we can buy everything. Good, good, good. Okay, though just by barely. Okay, Princess Holly, Kiki Bill, Third Kingdom. Okay. Princess Holly, whose concept art makes her look like the mascot of an antidepressant medication. Seriously, she looks like something you would find on some Prozac commercial. Holly is the fairy princess of Fairy Town. Frogger meets her in the fairy garden after completing the fairies' requests and playing their games. Holly is quick to persuade Frogger that she is not the one he seeks, and magically sends him on his way with a warning that he must hurry to find his princess. Yeah, she just Jedi mind tricks him. Kiki Bill. Kiki Bill is a monster, but despite that, he is also a helpful monster. He will warn Frogger to escape from the evil Dr. Starkenstein and Dr. Starkenstein. Kiki Bill is not really evil, like Stinky Phil or the mad scientist who accidentally created Bill with a good heart, but a lame brain. Yeah, though just Kiki Bill's design in this concept art is decent, basically. I mean, just... he kinda looks like a mutated sloth, but I mean, overall, he's not as disturbing as some of the other ones we've seen. Third Kingdom. The Third Kingdom is the land that Frogger calls home during the Great Quest. The kingdom has been ruled over by a benevolent king and queen from Joy Castle, yet their recent mysterious disappearance has caused concern throughout the land of many intelligent races. Worse yet, the Goblin clan seem to be marching to war against Joy Castle as Frogger journeys on his quest. Okay. Anyways. On that note, here's what's gonna happen, okay? I'm gonna save the game. And then basically, just once the game is saved, just we'll resume in the next episode. Hopefully it starts off at the next cutscene. But if it doesn't, then I apologize and I'll explain just what happens. It'll probably be nothing. It's just Frogger enters a new area. So anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you, and I hope to see you next time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.